cylinder back from Gary over at Cold War Motors, and basically that's what we needed to carry on with this. So he just spun the weld off. I'm going to have to clean this edge up because we're going to be installing everything from this end, so the seals are going to go past this, and that's fairly sharp, so that just needs to be cleaned up. And then we'll weld this back in place. I did leave some index marks on it, I believe. Yeah, there it is, so we'll know where to put it. And I don't know where the other one is right now, but anyway, and I did mark it for overall length, so I'll be able to kind of set it up where it was. Not that that's very critical. And we'll get that tractor back together, so that's very exciting. I will keep you all informed as to how it's going. This has been quite the battle, but once it's back together, then Scott says he'll buzz a little bit of a weld on it for me. I do have a welding machine, but I don't have the talent, so I will let those that know how to do it do it. All right, I will be in touch. Cheers.
I say, listen here, this is your one spin around the sun. No more crying that your money's gone. Be the patriarch to your resurrection. Your resurrection. When your plans go to hell, just feel alive, I know. When your plans go straight to
These have been in the mail so long, I couldn't even remember for sure if they were coming. All the way from Nashville, Tennessee. My brother 615 Customs. That's Customs with a Z, or a Z if you live in the States. And looks like it's had a bit of a rough go too, but I'm sure what's inside will be just fine. Just fine. I can kind of see what's in here already. Oh yeah. The latest addition to the YouTuber toolbox. I mean, that was meant to go there, wasn't it? Yeah. I think it was. Ah, come on. Might have to break up my bifocals for this one. Oh yeah. Make sure I get it straight. Yeah, that looks awesome. Thank you very much, 615. I got a few more sticker envelopes to send out myself, so I'll make sure that yours are in the mix. Cheers. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty chilly in here with this furnace not working. I'm doing what I can with an electric heater and stuff, but it's pretty cold. So with that in mind, I don't know. I want to try and fire this up a little bit, kind of a proof of concept. We know it runs on starting fluid, so I have a little bit of snowmobile fuel, and this is last year's fuel, so is it going to work? I don't know. I don't have the muffler installed, so it might be kind of loud, but I just want to see if it'll fire at all on gasoline. So I'm going to give it a little shot of Dr. Pepper and see what comes of it. It's worth a try. Let's see what it does. Okay. That's pretty loud. Every fuel line on this thing is toast. so I can't really connect to the fuel line. I guess the next thing to do would be to take that bottle and just run some fuel straight into the carb properly, but I really should reattach that muffler for now. I've put the muffler on, I've given her some more fuel. It's kind of just filled up the bowl. I'm not entirely certain that it's not leaking out the bottom here, but I'm going to fire it up and just be ready to shut it off if need be. I guess I'll just tie this up here. It's not doing anything now anyway. Emptied out my bottle pretty quick. Okay, we don't want to start a fire if we can avoid it. That would be good. I do have a fire extinguisher handy. I'm going to get it. Okay. Does it work? I have no idea. But it's here. Okay, here we go. What's going on now? She might just be pretty flooded out now. Yeah, she's pretty flooded out. Well, we really got smacked with it last night, so I guess it's time for some more CC of C. Oh, and the furnace is still not working in here, so it's a little cold. It's really cold outside, but anyway, I'll show you what I'm up against. So, this is, coming buddy, Smart Cat. This is one night in Canada. Oh. Okay, I can't even get that door open. I'm gonna have to shovel that. Well, I made a big mistake and forgot to plug in the block warmers and battery warmer on the tractor. Hey, so this could be tractor cold start. Don't mind the rooster. Ooh, that doesn't sound happy. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's see if this works. Come on, baby. Oh, hush, Reginald. I got all set up to boost it, and that scared it into starting. Typical. As you can see, I upgraded my winter gear. It's minus 18 out here. So I'm a fairly cold person right now, but it wouldn't be Canadian Cub Cadet Clearing Chronicles of Canada unless we cleared some snow. So here we go. I'm so cold, the long johns do nothing. Well, hello, Crow. Minus 18. Zero given. Crows. They're crazy. Alright. Woohoo! I'm gonna call that a day. Time for some hot chocolate or something. Join us again soon for another exciting episode of Canadian Cub Cadet. clearing chronicles of Canada. Thanks for watching. Last night, after the revelation that I had somewhat assembled the needle down into the main jet a little bit off kilter on the Makuni carb, thus flooding the engine, I let it sit overnight, and it's even colder in here now. As you can see, there's no blower in my furnace, so it comes on, but it's just barely above freezing. So now that it's all assembled properly, we'll see if it runs. And I'll spend some time tonight ordering up some fuel lines, and that'll be the next project. And maybe some exhaust mounts if they're pretty cheap, because these ones are all toast. So, without further ado, let's see if she runs. Alright, here goes nothing. That sounds a lot more promising. Starting fluid here. Just to help it along. Oh, that's leaking everywhere. Well, that was interesting. It's a little bit smoky in here. I was able to get it to run a little bit on ether, but doesn't seem to be getting fuel into it for some reason now. So might have to pop the carburetor off and just take another look at it, but tired now. Anyway, forward progress. Finally got my 6201 half-inch ID bearings in. Apparently they just aren't available in Alberta, which is weird. They're nothing exotic, but anyway, they finally came in from BDI Express, and so I'm just throwing the furnace back together and we'll get some warmth going in here. But I think it's worth, while I'm here, just cleaning this out a little bit. Get a little brush, I think. Still dusty. The mark? That could be it. Guess we'll find out. Holy moly! Did you see that spider just come down? Hey, Mama Cat Face. Up you go. Get out of here. Go eat mosquitoes or whatever you're gonna eat this year. Until spring. I don't have any qualms with spiders and that kind of thing. They do a lot to keep the mosquitoes down. They say if a spider makes your doorway its home, you'll have something like 30% fewer bugs in your home. So I say go for it. I've lost the nut.
Don't let the good